Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 172 on the Leek. I'm John as always, and my hard drive wasn't working when I clicked start record, and I was already at pack 1. So we picked a Hieromancer's Cage. This of course is a sponsored draft. This is Daniel's sponsored draft. He'll be getting every card that we draft here, and you might notice it's Sunday, not Saturday. I brewed a big batch of beer yesterday, and it totally exhausted me, and I did not have time to do the video yesterday, unfortunately. So we're recording on Sunday. Maybe we'll have better luck. This pack, there's not much here. Prodigious Growth, I've lost to it, and it's the most obnoxious thing in the world. I don't think it's any good. We do just have a Heroic Reinforcements, which is fantastic. So I think we probably just take that. There's a Pegasus Courser, which we won't get back around, unfortunately. There's a Sky Scanner we won't get back around, but I think I'm just on Heroic Reinforcements. Red-White is great. This card is amazing. And even though I've lost to it week after week after week, I'm still not willing to play it. So, Heroic, in you go. Let's try to get ourselves into Red-White. We've got a Swiftclaw and a Drill Master if we want to go into Red-White. The correct pick here, the responsible pick though, is the Gravedigger. It's the best card in the pack. Yes, it's not on the hopeful plan of Red-White, but we may just not get there. There's no red in this pack outside of a Crash Through, which we do not want. So we will take that Gravedigger. It's the best card in the pack, I think by far, by very far. And then you've kind of got Salvager of Secrets, Centaur Courser, a good step below that, but we'll take that Gravedigger and see what happens. We get some cards. Do I want these cards? I mean, if we're going to go red-white, Viashino Pyromancer is fine. 2 when it comes in, 2 when it attacks. Becoming a 3-2 is decent with the reinforcements. It's probably better than the Drill Master. Green, there is a Dreadmaw and a Greenwood Sentinel. They're not pulling me into the color. There is just a Dragon Egg. It's not exactly what Red-White wants to do. It's still decent in the deck, but without guaranteeing that it's going to die, it might just do nothing. So I think I am just on the Pyromancer here. Artificer goes in one very specific deck. Meteor Golem's very expensive, so I think I'll just take the Pyromancer here. We're forcing a little bit, but I think that's okay. Siegebreaker Giant is great. A fantastic top end for our red-white deck. We don't want anything higher than that. We don't really want another 5-drop. So we'll probably take that and just avoid 5-drops. There's an Inspired Charge here, but I don't think it's quite correct to take it this early. We could still just fall out of the deck. Vampire Neonate's great, but not quite what we're doing. So let's take Siegebreaker. Okay, we get a Goblin Instigator, Daybreak Chaplain, Inspired Charge, Spark Tongue Dragon, and also very good stuff in green with the Guide and the Boar and a Bloodletter that probably shouldn't still be here. This pack must have been stacked. So I think we'll just take the Goblin Instigator. We don't want another 5-drop, so I'm not really interested in the Spark Tongue Dragon. Daybreak Chaplain's a little bit too defensive for my tastes. Goblin Instigator as the 2-drop in a curve, finishing off with Heroic Reinforcements, is great. So we'll take the Instigator. Hopefully get one of these charges back around. We get a Rustwing Falcon. I don't like it, and I don't think it's good, but if we can get a Trumpet Blast and a charge and maybe make sure that we have enough of these, then Falcon could be fine. I think I like it more than Havoc Devils. We don't want to load up on 4-drops. Let's cut this Gravedigger. We're probably not ending up there. I guess we could end up red-black, but it's not quite where we're headed. Dwarven Priest obviously gets us back in the game if we're racing. Suddenly it turns the race significantly back in our favor. Again, 4-drop. I think I just want to be super low curve, so I think I might take the Falcon here. It's not a good card, but it's the card we're taking. Invoke the Divine for the sideboard sounds fine. We could main deck it. I don't think we will. Desecrated Tomb, no, very no. A little bit late for that. Abnormal Endurance is a card I hate playing against. But yeah, let's take the Divine for the sideboard. Linebreaker is fine. It's a dumb creature to fill the 3-drop slot. Attacking as a 4/3 is solid. We don't want an Aegis of the Heavens. Yeah, let's take a Linebreaker. Onake Ogre is fine. If we're just going to be dumb red-white aggro, what's better than a 4/2, right? So let's go dumb red-white aggro. My pal Swiftclaw came back. That is nice. Mighty Leap, Linebreaker. I feel like dumb vanilla white attack creatures might be open, getting them all this late. Drillmaster sold. Inspired Charge? Perfect. Alright, deck builds itself. Deck builds itself. What do we want? What do we want? We want good cards. Mentor the Meek. I feel like spending a mana to draw a card actually might be detrimental to us. Lena. Lena would be great. Some red burn would be nice. Let's take this Wall of Vines here. Vivictus Asmadi the Dyer. Are you worth anything? I doubt it. Vivictus. 35 whole cents. Ludicrously hard for us to splash. We're not green or black. Such a good card, though. Oh, boy. I don't think we can change either. We've got a Leonin Vanguard. We've got a Goblin Motivator. There's actually not that much in this pack. We can't. Like, we can't switch into red-black or red-green. We have too much white. We have too much good white. I want it, though, and I want to play with it. We can't. We can't. We have to take the Leonin Vanguard. Some other day, Vivictus. Some other day. We get rewarded, though, with a Remorseful Cleric and a Luminous Bonds and a Shock. That's unfortunate, because I think we have to take the Luminous Bonds, but man, Remorseful Cleric would be good. Maybe it comes back around. Maybe it comes back around. I super doubt it. But maybe. But Luminous Bonds is just better here. So we'll take that. Second Heroic Reinforcements. Perfect. Electrify. We'll take that Reinforcements for sure. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Blue a little bit open suddenly out of nowhere. I don't think I've ever noticed blue being open so far in this draft. Yeah, we'll take a Dwarven Priest. It's not super what I want. That's like maxed out on 4 drops at this point. Instigator, Ogre, Chaplain, Dragon Egg. I think there's just the Instigator. A pair of Instigators with Heroic Reinforcements is suddenly like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Is suddenly like, oops, you're taking 12? So yeah, I'll take another Instigator here. Follow that up, possibly with an Axe. I've played this a little bit on Magic Arena, and it's actually okay in an aggro deck. Like it's obviously worse than Bone Splitter, but Bone Splitter was pretty good. I think it might be better than the Mighty Leap, and it's certainly better than these creatures that we don't want. So yeah, let's take the Axe. It's kind of like the backup plan. You know, your hand doesn't have any of the charges. So instead of going 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop charge, you take a turn off and drop an Axe, and then suddenly your creatures are better. I guess we'll take an Act of Treason. Like, this is a deck that kind of is okay with it, but it's not super what I want to do. We've already got an Invoke. I'm not touching a Revitalize, so let's take an Act. Probably gets the cut, though. Probably gets cut. I want 5 more solidly aggressive creatures. That's what I want. That's all I've ever asked for. And then I get nothing. Black. Suddenly open. Field Creeper, I mean, we've got an entire pack left. We hopefully get some stuff better than that. We're not splashing for any of those, so we'll take Creeper, but it's going to get cut. And cut hard, I hope. Please let the packs be good enough that I can cut it. I want to cut it. I want to cut the Act of Treason. Maybe want to cut the Dwarven Priest. I think that's about it, though, that I'm desperately looking to cut. Again, random, very good blue card. Nothing we really want, though. Let's take a duel in case of a bomb green card that I can't think of showing up in pack 3. We'll take an Aegis of the Heavens, I suppose. Don't want it, but we got it. Goblin Motivator is okay. There's better cards that we can get. But, you know, making us hasty Swiftclaw on turn 2 is really good. Making a hasty 6/3 on turn 5 is pretty good. You know, it's kind of like playing Amonkhet here in this red-white deck. Just some decks, some opponents are actually allowed to block, unfortunately. So it doesn't always work out. Onake Ogre is playable. In fact, we're not going to touch that Field Creeper. I'm confident. I'm confident we're going to get enough cards. Not going to touch a Fire Elemental Plains. Pack 3. You're fine for us. You're better for somebody else. We got a Knightly Valor. We got a Luminous Bonds. These red creatures may come back around. Knightly Valor is great, but Luminous Bonds is just so much better, I think. There's no way we're getting that Knightly Valor back. Yeah, we got to take the Bonds, unfortunately, here. In you go. In you go. Graveyard Marshal isn't like seeing play or anything, right? Graveyard Marshal. Did I spell it wrong? I sure did. 1L. 63 cents. That's actually expensive for a rare. So I'm assuming it's seeing a little bit of play. Bonds goes in. Pridemate. Are we gaining life? We're not. We're not at all. That's unfortunate. Pridemate's really good otherwise. I think we have to take the Angel instead, just as another charge. Yeah, we're gaining life once, and I would prefer if we cut that card, in fact. So yeah, Angel of the Dawn is going to be the pick. There's a Sky Scanner as well. That's a possibility, but Angel's super good. We get a Lightning Mare or a Knight's Pledge. Lightning Mare is harder to cast. But we need creatures, so we're going to take this Lightning Mare here. I haven't yet played with the Archer, and man, do I ever want to. It's super good. Let's take a Lightning Mare. Oh, life gain. Womp womp. We'll take a Swiftclaw. We have no reason to play a Dragon's Horde. Take Vengeance is bad. So Swiftclaw, and let's cut that Active Treason. Or do I want the Dwarven Priest to go first? I really don't like it. Let's cut the Dwarven Priest. We'll have it for the sideboard if we find ourselves kind of racing somebody else as well. Falcon or Lava Axe are the only cards for us, and I don't want to play a Lava Axe. Do I want to play another Falcon? No. No, I do not. Let's take the Lava Axe. This deck seems okay. We're obviously going to win or lose by like turn 5, but so be it. Again, blue, suddenly a bit open. Let's hate draft. Essence Scatter. Even though we're very unlikely to ever see these people again in our lives. I'm not sure we'll get anything else playable at this point. Not really. I've got a Mighty Leap, but I don't really want it. It's not going to cut... Well, Mighty Leap over Active Treason. I feel like Active Treason removing a blocker is slightly more what this deck wants to be doing. At best, we're flying over, what, like 5 damage? I mean, best case scenario would be 8 damage, which is huge, but still. We'll take it, since we already have an Act, but I don't think we're main decking it. Another Inspired Charge. Yeah, we'll take it, but we've got enough charges, I think. And 2 of them are very good. We'll take a Dake Vengeance, I think, or do we want to take a Daybreak Chaplain in case we find ourselves up against the wall? Take Vengeance is just so bad. Yeah, let's take Daybreak Chaplain. Yeah, I think this is going to be the deck. I think this is it as it stands. Double Heroic Reinforcements. Let's hope that that does some work for us. So somebody did take the Ajani's Pridemate, unfortunately. I think Daybreak Chaplain's just significantly better than Ajani's Welcome. So we'll take a Spark Tongue Dragon for the side. And I'm sure many of you will be happy that I'm not playing blue-black for once. I've only really played blue-black and red-white, though. I've not played much else. And yeah, I'm not entirely into this format. Really. Not winning. Not enjoying it. Losing to really out there cards like Vine Mare with Prodigious Growth on it 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, this is not going to go down as a format that I've enjoyed, I think. I'll keep hammering away at it, though. Keep trying to figure it out. If you've got any tips, let me know. If you're doing really well, let me know. But let's start counting down the days till to Guilds of Ravnica, shall we? The upside is I do have plenty of boxes to draft on live stream. I just have to actually get people together. I've got a box of Dominaria that is ready to be drafted. I've got a box of Unstable that's ready to be drafted. I've got a box of this that's ready to be drafted. It'll be more fun with people and with stream, of course. So I'll try to figure out some dates, hopefully in August, to do that. But August is busy, so we'll see. We shall see. It turns out getting 6 people together on the same day to draft is hard. But we have a deck here. None of this is going to go in. Invoke the Divine for the side. Yeah, none of that's going to go in. So let's add some lands. 9/8. Seems fine. Seems fine. And let's go play some Magic, shall we? All right, here we are for round 1, and this is okay. This is okay. We're going to need to play at some point, but Motivator into a Pyromancer means that we basically have a 4/1 haste on turn 2, so it's going to be decent. It's going to be decent. Our opponent's on the draw, or on the play, unfortunately, so they may have blockers up, but we can hope. We can hope. I hope. I hope you all hope as well. Motivator, go ahead. No blocks, no blocks, no blocks, no blocks, no blocks. It's a pretty good block. Pretty good block. Pretty decent block. So we could Rustwing Falcon and get in for 1. They're going to hit us for 1, and we're just going to stare at each other. So I'm actually going to go Pyromancer, not give it haste. And then next turn we can drop Instigator and Falcon. And then the following turn we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We could swing in for 11 on turn 4. Seems decent. I'll take 1. Alright, so we Instigator. And we Falcon. And we pass the turn. We are going to slam into them and just not quite get there, is what I think is going to happen. We can hope that Siegebreaker Giant kind of helps us end this a bit. I would love if they came in with the core. Yeah. Yeah. You betcha. I will take 1. Alright, so they're going to block the Pyromancer. And they're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're going to take 12. They're going to go to 8. Seems good. Seems good. And then we can use Siegebreaker to finish things off. Take a bunch. Take a bunch. Oh, let there be another reinforcement on top, please. Or an inspired charge. We've got a 2 out of 29 chance of hitting it, right? It's like 1 out of 15, 1 out of 16. Ooh. Convinced him to not attack. Yeah, let's drop Mr. Siegebreaker. Could give it haste. What happens if we attack here? They block Siegebreaker, Pyromancer, Goblin. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. They go to 4. They have to pump the Surge Mare and block with a Courser or a Daybreak. Yeah, no, let's come in with the Siegebreaker Giant. Do I want to just come in with the team? Yeah, no, come in with the team. Just team them. Just team them. Make a stand? Okay. Not a good card. It's slightly better than Fog. I mean, they still have to block the Siegebreaker Giant. They're going to take trample damage off of it. So they're going to eat that and gain 2. I assume they're going to pump on that. So we do get to kill the mare. They're going to eat my bird. Make a stand. Oh boy. I got fogged the other day on Magic Arena. That was something else too. Alright, so they're double blocking here. So they don't have to pump the Surge Mare is the plan. So I mean, we'll kill the Surge Mare. They're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're taking 3. They're going to 5. Oh, we don't get to kill a damn thing because the stupid make a stand. Yeah, sure, whatever. It doesn't matter how I order that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They take 6. They gain 2. They go to 4. Sure. Make a friggin' stand. You tell me that you could have called that happening, and I will respond to you in the comments that I don't believe you. Alright, so unfortunately I don't think we have a way of winning this game now, outside of hitting another reinforcements or inspired charge. Like, we don't have flyers, we don't have anything to get through. We don't have any burn. Womp womp. We got blown out by a fog. Sure. Come on, Inspired Charge. Or Heroic Reinforcements. One of those two. Pitch an island, draw a card. Haven Wind Mage, pretty good. Yep, cool. Pass the turn. We could maybe get away with 16 lands, actually. We've got 1 5-drop. Yeah, we could maybe get away with 16 lands. I'll have to look into that. Sure, hit me in the face. Man, if we just hit one of those cards, we win. Like, they're getting greedy with their attacks here. Alright, so we don't die next turn. Unless they have a instant or sorcery. Although even then I don't think they'd be able to cast it. Sure, Luminous Bonds, you got me. It's another land. Yay, Magic's the best game. Oh boy, land. Joe Master, land. Cool. Okay. Oh no, we've got 2 5-drops. There are too many people who play 16 lands these days. I think a lot of people started playing an Amonkhet, and they kind of took 16 lands to be the default. I don't think this is a 16 lander. We've got 2 5-drops. Well, one of them requires double red. We've got a double red 2-drop. 4 4-drops. That's not a 16 lander for me. Nope. Okay, so we need to not lose to fog. Is basically the name of the game. I think Mighty Leap has a play because they are playing flyers. So we can put in a Mighty Leap over probably just the Marauder's Axe. They do have a Luminous Bonds. I still don't really... well, it might be better than the Act of Treason. Let's bring in the Invoke the Divine for their Luminous Bonds. And let's not lose to fog. And yes, I know it's a one-sided fog, but still, you know what I mean. You know. I will most certainly play first. And this is... boy, it needs a 3rd land, but we've got 2 plays at least, so we'll keep. Drop that mountain. Pass the turn. Drop the plains. There's our 2nd land. Now that's an interesting question. Do we want to maybe deal 3? Or do we want to maybe deal 4? Let's deal the guaranteed 2. And follow that up with maybe making it 4. Not making it 4. Ugh. The old 1/3 blocker. Sure thing. See, this is not Amonkhet, because our opponent's allowed to block. But they can't block a line breaker that well, so we'll drop that and pass the turn. Sure. The old vanilla 2/3. I mean, this is not how I want to use an inspired charge, but we could attack in. No, let's save it a turn. Let's drop the Swift Claw. And... yeah, you know what? Let's bluff the combat trick. Sure. Just called it. You got it. Okay. We're dead in 7 turns. Mr. Siegebreaker. Wanna trade your Phantom? I don't think you do. And you don't have Make a Stand mana, so ha. Alright, no blocks? No blocks. They take the 3. Sounds good. I guess they also want this to stay a 3/3 and not become a 2/2. So we might actually get an okay inspired charge attack next turn. Slightly expecting a Luminous Bond. Take Vengeance. Rude. There's the Luminous Bond. So we get to just blow that up, which is great. I think they might actually... yeah, they're going to 4 us. They think they can race, and we get to say, not a race anymore. Take 8. Take 8. Aven Windmage, you got it. You got it. So we get Angel of Dawn. And that's going to require quite a few blocks going on here. So yeah, let's Angel of Dawn. It's going to require a double block on the Siegebreaker. And it's going to require a single block trade. So yeah, they've got one card. Oh my god, if it's make a stand, I quit Magic for good. Oh boy. Oh boy. This has been the last time I play Magic forever. Those of you waiting for this day, congratulations. It's finally come. Oh my god. Make a fucking stand. Alright, so they're taking one trample. Sure. Gotcha. Oh my god. Alright, well, they've got one card in hand. Odds are ever so slightly towards it being a land, right? Odds are slightly in favor of it not being a land. If it's an instant or sorcery, man, that sucks. Because they'll have 4. And she'll only have 4 toughness. But let's make them have it. Let's make them have it. Do you got it? Make a stand me again. I dare you. I dare you. Alright, so we've got a 5/4. Eats both of their creatures, and they're dead in 2 turns in the air. Alright, alright. We might still win this. Oh, it's even got art by Magali Villeneuve. I can't be that mad. Taken 2. Let's 3 him. So they're going to have to attack with that Daybreak Chaplain. Okay, that buys them a turn. Turn has been bought. We're still doing good. Just no more lands. No more. Plays their land, nothing in hand. Cool. Ah, you're going to make it unable to be blocked. Sure, I wasn't going to block it anyways. TBH? TBH. Turns out Sunday is not much better than Saturday. So we maybe just want to trade this Swift Claw. Like they're 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if they hit a land, they're just double activating and swinging it anyways. We have them at 4, they'll be at 5. Well, no, they would lose. So no, there's no way they double activate. So let's just make them unable to fully attack. Yeah, just come in for 3, take them to 4. Dealing 2 a turn is okay. What'd you top deck? What'd you find? What'd you find? we could top deck one of those 2 Luminous Bonds, it'd be great. Although I guess no, we'd target their Shield Mirror and they'd gain 3. Sure, that's fine. I don't think you're winning this race doing that. Taking 3. You can go up to 5. I'll take you to 2. Hey. Please? Can I just win? Yay, we just win. All right. Let's do that again and not friggin' face make a stand. No make a stand. Just don't play it. Just don't play it. One-sided fogs are definitely better, but I don't really think... Why does their deck want it? Right? This is fine. 2 mountains would be cool, but Rustwing into Swiftclaw seems okay. Seems okay. Rusty. So Swiftclaw, if there's no blocker, but there's always a blocker, there's always a Daybreak Chaplain. Always a Daybreak, not a Daybreak Chaplain. So they're holding back their Essence Scatter, so let's have them Essence Scatter a Drill Master. No? Okay. Well, it's flying for 3. Anticipate? Sure. Okay, so maybe they were about to main phase Anticipate and then realize, no, what's the point? Get in for 3 with the Birdman. Now the blockers assemble. Scholar? Sure. You got it. Hey. Alright, so we'll fly in for 1 and drop a Swifty. Pass that turn. Omen Speaker. Scryin' 2. Bottom. And they're not just... And no land. Ooh, they were digging for a land. We perhaps get to take advantage here. Except we don't have a damn thing to do to take advantage here. We could fly in for 5, for 6, take him to 10, and then nothing. So I'd rather use that for something a little bit more relevant. So we'll just continue attacking in for 1, I guess. We have our chance to take advantage, and I don't think we're gonna do it. We can hope that they Luminous Bond something here. Psi Master Thopterist. Have we seen any artifacts? Hey! What happens? What happens? They trade a Swiftclaw for an Omen Speaker. They kill... No, they don't kill a Drill Master. They trade a Drill Master for a Scholar. They chump a 1/1, a 2/2 with Psi. They take 2, 3, 4. They take 4 and they lose 2 of their creatures. They go to 11. There's better uses of this, but we may as well slam them while we can, especially when they're tapped out and they don't have Make a Stand. Like, we're at least killing something with Swiftclaw. They could just throw Psi in front of Drill Master and eat one of these. That's fine, though. In him. Get in. Trading Psy. It's your best blocker, though. Eating a dude. Chumping. Okay, so they went the don't lose much, but take 6 route. Feels slightly greedy. So they're going to go to 9. They're going to go to 9 and lose nothing. That's good. That's good. We do have 6 in the air, should we want it at some point. Ooh, flyer. Yuck. It's Goblin Instigator, your friend and mine. Pass the turn, I guess. Come on, reinforcements or inspired charge. Oh, they found their 4th land drop. Now we're just boned. Ooh. Yep, back up to 14. It's Goblin Instigator, your friend and mine. One out of 13 chance to draw a game-ending card. I have a flyer. Okay. You sure you want to attack there? Siege Breaker Giant, you say? Seems good. Seems like a good flyboy target. Essence Scatter, Bone to Ash, cancel? No. Well then. Well, that was some bright lightning. Hopefully we don't lose power. Alright, opponent finding their lands. We don't need much to just end this. Luminous Bonds? You got it. You got it, my friend. You have got it. Well, let's keep flooding the board. Can't be blocked by blue creatures. Can't be blocked by blue creatures. We can make that unable to block. Daybreak Chaplain? Ugh. We could also just fly the Lightning Mare, right? No, that's not going to be enough damage. Not going to be enough damage. Goblin Motivator, sure. So, we could come in with the Lightning Mare. We can pump it twice. It becomes a 5/1. Still just dies to a Daybreak Chaplain. We could save it with Mighty Leap. Make that unable to block 8/9. One, two, three, four. So they're taking 5 right now if I just attack in with everything. But then, boy, do they get to eat some stuff. We're 2 mana away from being able to double unable to block for the Lightning Mare to get through. No, I think we just keep going. And we just keep trying to draw to one of those 2 reinforcements or charge, or actually Angel as well. So we've got 3 out of 23 that we can hit. 3 out of 23 cards might just end this. And of course, at this point, you know they have Make a Stand. They just do. Just call me Angel. Okay. 6 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They go to 4. But you fucking know they have Mighty Leap. Why do they always have Mighty Leap? Not Mighty Leap. Make a stand. Make a stupid stand. It's a 1 out of it's a 4 out of 26 odds that they have it too. Like, the odds are strongly against them having it. Screw it. Everything gets vigilance. Make them have it. Make them have it. Make them have it. We'll give the angel haste too, because she also gets +1/+1. Hasty angel. Get him. Get him. Tap, tap, tap. Oh. Okay. Yep. That's a different card. Oh my god. I quit Magic. I just friggin' quit Magic. I'm done. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess that's the beauty of core sets. You lose to cards that aren't the best. They're not the best. You're gonna double block my ogre, right? No? You're gonna let my ogre live? Please just hit OK and don't think about what you're doing here. Just hit OK. Just hit OK. Just hit OK. Let him live. Let him live. Just hit OK. Just hit OK. Just hit OK. Sure, just hit OK. Just hit OK. Just hit OK. Just hit OK. Let him live. Yeah, he lives for some reason. Alright, they go to 15. So, they gained a life? As a total of all of that happening? Sure. Ohm and Speaker. Bottom. Gallant Cavalry. Sure. So I guess we're just angeling them for a bit here. Land in Vanguard, start gaining some life, I guess. 3 in the air. Like we just do not care. Down to 12. Sure. So we've actually got... God damn it. Yep. We had them almost dead. We could have stopped the Supreme Phantom from blocking, Mighty Leaped, and we would have dealt 11 to them. Almost killing them. Unfortunately, now the board has changed, and I think we're just losing this game because of Make a Stand, Uncomfortable Chill in the same turn. The same turn. Pass the turn. Yeah, we just don't win this anymore. We don't win it anymore. Blah. Not my favorite games of Magic I've played. Heroic Reinforcement. Uh-huh. Like, we're literally not winning any other way, so I don't care. Let's just do it. Team. And then we'll Mighty Leap the Giant to save it. Bring it up to a 9/6. It's 9 trample damage as well. They may chump it, actually. I feel like they'll try to double block it, though. Alright, so there's the double block to kill it, so Mighty Leap will make it live. Oh, no, that's not what I thought they were going to put in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 7, 8. So we get to kill 3 creatures with it. So they're going to eat that, they're going to eat that. They're going to chump there, gain 1. They're going to eat that. We get to eat their Supreme Phantom. Sure, this actually looks pretty decent. If you make a stand me, I will find you. Alright, so we're killing the Phantom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9. Do it in that order. Mighty Leap the Giant. Kill stuff! They're down to 8. We're at 27. Cool. Pegasus Courser. You got me. Down to 26. So we can still draw an Inspired Charge, I guess. We have 2 Luminous Bombs, too, that we should draw at some point. Swifty? Sure, let's draw a Swifty. Yeah, nothing we can do here. Well, actually. We have them on a 9-turn clock. If we just say, you can't block. And in comes our 1/2. So suck it. This is not the plan I want to be doing here. Aven Wind Mage. Well, there goes that plan. Suppose we deck them first. We're up by 2 cards. Onake Ogre. Getting better for that Inspired Charge. Might even jam that Ogre in. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. And here comes the Flood. It had to come at some point. We got real lucky there. There's 9 lands in the top 16. The Flood had to happen. Okay, that's going to let us get back on the Rustwing plan. And we can actually make 2 things unable to block here, putting them down to 3 blockers. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's not much. Not much. The land. Are we going to get up to 12 lands? I don't think we get up to 12 lands before we just lose. So we say Aven Windmage, or do we say Dwarven Priest and Sai can't block? We attack in with the team. They block Siegebreaker with Scholar Chaplain. We kill them both. They kill the Giant. So these 2 can't block. These 2 on the Giant. Windmage eats the Ogre. They take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They die. They gain 1. They don't actually die. But what's bad for us? I mean, killing the Ogre is bad. So they block Windmage on the Ogre. They cast a spell. It's a 3/3. Dead Ogre. They take 3. They go to 5. They eat the Vanguard. They eat the Swiftclaw. I think this is still actually pretty good. I mean, if they have another Uncomfortable Chill or something, we're in a pretty big problem. But let's give this a try. Let's say that you can't block and you can't block. They're 2 biggest butts. And we gain a life. Then we just smash. And we say, you figure it out. You figure it out. It's not the double block I expected. Especially because they still take 1 trample off that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. You're taking 10 there. BT dubs. You're taking 9. maybe we got this. Maybe they don't have anything in hand. They're testing out some pretty suboptimal blocks here. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They figured it out. They go to 1. They take lethal, but they gain 1. And they lose their bird. They lose their scholar. They lose their chaplain. I keep my giant, but it keeps them alive. That's pretty good shape. They probably can't attack here. And I mean, they still lose regardless, because we just make 2 things unblockable. Or 2 things unable to block. Meaning they have 2 blockers. We've already seen 2 gallant cavalries come out of them. I think we pulled it out, despite the make-a-stands and other unforeseen, unfortunate things happening. They pitch, I assume, a land. They pitch a land. What'd you get? Was it good? Okay, that's some life. That is some life. It's another ogre. So we're not targeting that. We say that can't block, that can't block. Double block, die. So block, take 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I still think we're just winning this. Let's drop a land. Priest can't block. Thopterus can't block. Gain a life. Team them. So that's... If they double block the giant, they... Yeah, okay, we got there. Wow, that was stressful. I don't ever want to see make a stand ever again. Thankfully, I probably won't. But let's go into match 2. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'll be back in a split second for you guys. Let's go decompress. Match 2 coming up. Okay, decompressed from that game. This is not the best. This is not our deck's plan whatsoever. But I'll keep it. This is really a hand that kind of questions, do you value being able to play cards, period, or do you value doing what your deck is supposed to be doing? We should have played a creature there, and we should definitely be playing a creature on turn 2. And instead, we're not. And so I think we probably just lose. At least we've got some aura removal for their inevitable big things. But if they drop the horse, whew, shit's gonna hit the fan. Oh, Vine Mare is a mistake of a card. Hey, they didn't play it, at least not immediately. Show me your combat trick. I really want to see it. Or not. Don't play the horse, don't play the horse, don't play this stupid horse. Sure, 4-3 is fine. Because I've got another 4-2. Rabbit bite. Yup. Get bit. Get bit. So we're probably going to have to use a Luminous Bonds on that boar. We can't keep taking 4 over and over. Daggerback, yup. Yeah, our deck is not a-working. Not working. That probably should have been a mull. Duh. The main deck invoke. I know some people are saying this. Lords of Limited, I think, are saying that they're on a single invoke or naturalize in the main board. I don't. We're dead. Like, can we just give up? I'm not showing them the rest of my deck. I'm just giving up. We're dead. Land. Sure. Yeah, I like, sure, if you're up against white, it's great. But what else is it good against? Let's jump back in, I guess. That was a bad hand. We're going to play first, because that's the first step to our deck doing what it needs to do. Oh, the white 1-drop with the double red 2-drop. Well, the white 1-drop doesn't do anything. It's just a 1/1, so we're actually going to go Mountain, Lightning Mare. Yeah, like if you're against blue-white, sure, then you can hit Luminous Bonds, and you can also hit Gearsmith Guardian, but again, it's good against white. We've already said that. So I don't know. I'm not super sold on them being main deckable. And of course, I know people are going to be like, but it was good against you, see? It does. One data point is not everything. Do I just want to trade here? I don't think they're going to trade. I think they're just going to take it. Ramp is something you typically protect. No? Okay. Fine by me. I will drop a different flavor of 3/1. Fine by me. Daggerback. Pegasus Courser. Sure. You know what? I'll actually... Ooh, no. I will not offer a trade. I will come in with a 5/1 First Striker. Can I have a quarter of your life total? Please? Why, thank you. Alright. We're inish this. We are inish this. We're not really inish this anymore. Double spelling is pretty good. Double spelling is what we'd like to be doing. But it's not quite working out as planned. So we could Angel of Dawn. And we might kill a couple of things. Let's Angel of Dawn and maybe kill a couple things. Because they block there and they block there, and we kill both of those, or yeah, or maybe they let it 7. They're not going to let 7 through, and they're not going to throw away the Courser. Yeah, as expected. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. If they try to aura up that Courser or anything, we've got the Cage, which they can just blow up because they got their main deck spells. Alrighty, we're gonna go Instigator into a Vanguard. And do I ask to see the combat trip? No, they've got it. They guaranteed have a Mighty Leap or a Titanic Growth or something. Dreadmaw? Oh my god. The Unexpected Cleansing Nova. See what I mean about the losses in Core Set 2019 feel really friggin' bad? Like, really bad? I'll take 4 off of those wolves just to see if I can Hieromancer's Cage something slightly better. And if I can't, I get to Hieromancer's Cage the wolves. Yeah, cage the wolves. Cage them wolfies. Yeah, screw it. Offer up the trade. No? Okay. They didn't have Invoke the Divine, or they would have used it there. Get bit. Get bit. Taken 3. I also have a Swifty. Pass the turn. Uh-huh. I think this cat needs to be put down. It keeps biting people. Bonds the cat. Pass the turn. Sure. Man, opponent's real good at double spelling here. Pardon? Recollect? What did they recollect? Cleansing Nova. Why? Cleansing Nova my enchantments? Why would you recollect when you have a bunch of creatures already on board? Why wouldn't you recollect a Rabid Bite? Whatever, we're dead. We're dead. Taking 3, 4, 5, 6, going to 3. And we'll draw our next land here. Luminous Bond's not gonna do it. Womp womp. That sucked a bunch. Let's play the last match. At least we're not 0-2, but man, Cleansing Nova in game 2, when you hadn't seen it, there's nothing you can do about that. There's literal nothing you can do about it. Alright, match 3. Still not on the play, unfortunately. And this is okay. We've got 2 drops. We can draw lands into 3 drops. Let's keep. Swamp. You're not part of the plan yet. You can go over here. So 1-3. So I guess we're gonna get swifty with it, because then we can offer up a trade here. But they're already on 4 mana, and that's going to be a problem. You going to play anything? Daggerback Basilisk, sure. Well, can I eat one of your things, please? Please? This thing? Thank you. Fine by me. Fine by me. We'll drop an Onake Ogre. Deals with that Druid pretty handily. And pass the turn. Following turn, we can Pyromancer Instigator. Hey, Siege Rhino, you deserve to be at uncommon. Or do we want Instigator with Angel? Let's go Instigator. And let's actually offer up this trade. There's no way they take it. Especially not when I have mana up. Didn't think so. Drop him back down to 19 and drop another Instigator. Unfortunately, we need a 5th land to do this angel trick next turn. Should it work out, though, we're coming in for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're coming in for 13. Potential missed land drop there. They're going to 3 me. That's fine. Just don't double spell. Bristling Boar? That's fine. Alright, so they eat a goblin and chump the ogre. They take 2, 4, 6. They go to 13. They come back at us for 7. That's not great. But we don't really have any other game plan here. So let's just drop the angel and bash. Bash! Oops, you're taking 13. So I'm assuming eat chump a goblin. Chump a goblin, take 5, 6, 7, 8. Take 9, go to 10. Okay. Okay. I mean, we're still just in a bajillion kinds of trouble here. We could always get the Marauder's Axe on the Angel, in which case we have a 2-turn clock. If they attack with their Sovereign next turn, then they're going to have to keep their Sovereign back. And we've got chumps for days against that boar. Angel, goodbye, Angel. Rip our game plan. Rip our game plan. It's dead. I will take 3, go to 11. Ooh, hello. How's it going? How's it going? I'm going to Luminous Bond your Bristling Boar. And I'm going to ask if you're willing to go to 4 in order to eat a goblin. Or do you go to 6 and chump the ogre? You eat a goblin. You go to 4. And I take you to 2. Not bad. Not bad. They're going to need a couple blockers here. 1 blocker. 1 more blocker. Ooh, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty very good. Even better. Even better. Take 6. Heroic reinforcement showing up at the right time. Yeah, back on in. Back on. There's so many situations where this active treason would have been amazing. We've just never drawn it. So I think we'll keep it in instead of the Mighty Leap. The Mighty Leap's done more work for us, but that's because we've seen it. We've drawn it. Okay. Here we go. Here's a hand. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop reinforcements. Yeah. Keep. This would be better if we were on the play, but there's some definite work that can be done here. No 1 drop. Thank you. No 2 drop? It's a lot to ask, I know. Okay, they had a 2 drop. It's not a bad one, though. Can I interest you in not 3 dropping me? Can I interest you in not 3 dropping me? No 3 drop. Okay, opponent's not cooperating. They're just not cooperating. At all. Let's drop the ogre. Pass the turn. No 4 drop? Please? Ooh, we got there with the no 4 drop. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I interest you in taking 14? It's a good deal. Good deal. Makes sense. And kill the motivator. Makes sense. So they take 12 because they gain 2. They go to 8. No, they take 8. I mathed wrong. Ignore me. Alright, so we get to Hieromancer's Cage, whatever they play. We get in for 4. Stupid fucking Siege Rhino. Such a good card. Such a good card. This is why I always play blue-black. Alright, we are going to Hieromancer's Cage that and Forum. How are they back to 17? It's like we didn't attack them. Alright, in for 4, take them to 13. They're down to 1 card as well. So, they've got a top deck like a champ. They did not. Forum down to 9. And It's going to be 7. We're going to 7 them down to 2. One card in hand. What is it? Oh, hey, Viv. How's it going? Goes into your hand. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Creature or land. Hey, Dreadmaw. It's too little too late, though, I think. Oof. Because we're going to 7 them. We're going to take them to 2. They're going to have 1 block. They can what? They can destroy an enchantment, actually. Arrgh. Do we have to kill Vivian? Because this coming back and siege rhinoing us is actually a huge problem. So we come in for 7, and we take her to 2. Them to 2. They blow that up. They go to 5. They've got 2 blockers. Block, block. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. They go to 1. They go to 1. But then if they find another creature with Vivian, they have 3 blockers. They have 3 blockers and they still die? Alright, they eat this and this with their Vampire and their Colossal Dreadmaw. And they take 4. They're at 5. They go to 1. We have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. They've also got 2 extra card draws. If we kill Vivian, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. We take them down to 8. They've got 1 blocker. They block a Lightning Mare. They take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They go to 1. Yeah, we've got to kill Vivian. Gotta kill Vivian. Could not let that Vampire Sovereign get back on the field. So they've got a Dreadmaw. They have to pay all of their mana to play it. And it's only going to eat 1 creature. 3, 4, 5, 6. So they are going to 1 here. They're going to eat a creature, and then we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have to play 4 blockers next turn. Which I don't think is going to happen, and we win! Yay, we won! We 2-1 finally, not an 0-2. Yeah, red white's a great deck. It's very much like Almaquette. You just got to smash in. This set's not great. There's a lot of problems with it. There's a lot of cards that are just kind of oops, I win cards. So this is not going to be a set that I'm going to fondly remember, and unfortunately, I don't think we're even halfway through it yet. But someday Guilds of Ravnica will be here, and I will be excited for that. As always, if you like the content, click that thumbs up button, click subscribe if you want to see more. You can find me on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter. You can find me at patreon.com/themanaleak. You can go to inkedgaming.com and buy your playmats and accessories and use the coupon code MANALEAK10 to get 10% off your order. But yeah, if you've got questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next.